We looked at Disney this fall, and it was cheaper to fly to an all-inclusive in Mexico. Absolutely. It's probably not close either. My, God, how long ago is it now? It's probably 6 or 7 years ago now. My wife and I did an all-inclusive in the Bahamas that her work paid for, which was the reason we went. But that was kind of nice. I could see if I wanted to travel outside of the country doing something like that.
What a game.
Why not in the Vormir? Am I missing something? Yeah, I want the Destroyer and I want the Iron Patriot. Oh, Enchantress turns off Electro too. I thought it was odd when I glanced at the deck that Blink was the only way to get rid of Electro, but she totally does it as well. What a thick, wonderful lady.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
I think Chamber is gonna have to take one for the team, chat. You want to kick their sandcastle? Do I? I don't know that I care about this X-23. I guess put a Hulkling in the middle, and then we put a 18 power, 20 power Galactus on the right. Call it a day. He's a big boy. Beep-a-doop-doo, beep-a-doop-doop-doo. Solid game. You know, I don't think I've played any Iron Patriot into Electro decks before, and that curve feels kind of slick. I like it a lot. Electro. Likely Electro. Oh my, can we get the extra energy this turn too? That's lovely.
What a game.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Chamber. He's our man. Is Dirk about to be 13 points? Holy shit.
Enough said, bub.
So did I say 13? I meant 15. He's a big boy. Beep beep beep. 215 is them are some real numbers, gamers. Is it a fire beard? I believe his head is exploding. We're feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay. I mean, I guess they just said they were gonna be 10 to 2 if they don't stay there. So from that perspective. Might do that eventually. Activate cards. I'm doing that. Let's do it. Let's find out who Valentina is bringing home for Christmas. Read. We can double our null. That's just the facts with J. Jonah Jameson. Maybe they'll destroy something. Fingers crossed. I mean, he's huge. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. He doesn't count this, right? He counts current cost in hand. No, it's capital C cost. Does he count null? I think he counts null with capital C cost, yeah? Sure does. don't want to do this, I don't think. So I'm not going to play whatever I draw. We're just playing this next turn. The question is, where am I dropping Enchantress? It could be right to just like Enchantress the center and not play for all three. And then, like, obviously they're a Heimdall gamer, so like all their cards could be anywhere. Was Nick Fury too cope? The last deck with Nick Fury was very reasonable, and he was fine in it. This is a different deck that doesn't really want to play Fury. Tale as old as time, sub to Jeff with Prime. Heimdall lose the game. Do 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 do. As Galactus hit 20 every time now. He's pretty consistently 20 plus. He's definitely the best big dumb 6 drop in the game. The Iron Patriot into Electro Curve with Galactus in hand that you're enabling is really sick. I think my early impression is that Chamber is likely the best of the 3 new cards that released yesterday from a power level perspective. That's my initial take here so far. I played Patriot on the left here because Anya moves cards to the right, so that way they can't move a move payoff into Iron Patriot's location, which makes him more likely to be able to win it. Probably just supposed to kick the Madam Web Sandcastle, yeah. It locks me out of being able to play 2 cards later, though. But if I do this, I can blink it into Esau next turn, which is kind of nice. And they're definitely moving Torch this turn, but I want to turn off Madam Web. Ooh, this works out for us. I think we're dead, unfortunately. Heimdall anywhere is bad for us. Even non-Heimdall draws are not good for us. They could just like Ghost Spider copycat to here, and then I lose here and here. .20 G-Man, not quite big enough. Turn 1 chamber. Oh baby, oh baby, into the Galacti trigger at that. That's spicy. I can't just crank him to 11, yeah? Just make sure the big man keeps going up.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, yeah, I guess that does work that way, huh? He's not enough, gamers! He's not enough! Please! Please help! I think it's this. We blink the Bucky into Electro, Luna, or Hydro Man. That's a Hub Sage, question mark? Well, they are empty-handed, aren't they? Can I just drop Galactus? Let's drop the big man. Yes, Blink shuffled our Hydro Man card away. Is accurate, unfortunately. So let's say they Heimdall left. That would give them 12, not a winning amount center. It would give them 18 at most center. Let's say they Heimdall, or let's say they Heimdall right. They Heimdall right, they end up with 18 right. They Heimdall left, they end up with, I think they're just dead, right? Unless they have some type of like random tech card. This hedges a random tech card. Oh, wait, I forgot the Heimdall's 11. Do we lose the breaker now? Oh my god, and then they get him to... Oh, shit. Shit! God damn it. God damn it. Oh my goodness. I'm so dumb. That's embarrassing. I was just thinking I wanted to hedge something like a random Shang-Chi. Now I feel dumb. It's 11 because it got surged and then it got onion. So I counted it at 18 and then it's 20, obviously. Unlucky. Yeah, they had one draw off the top of their deck. They had no cards in hand that they drew for the turn. Oh, would have been the play. The play then would have been not playing around a random card like Shang-Chi and just playing my cards on the right. Because they couldn't add more points to the center. If I just play to beat 12 points being added to the right with the shuffle, they can never win. But I counted Heimdall as 10, and if Heimdall's 10, I'm beating Heimdall on the right, so I should play my cards left to hedge like a random tech card or a random bigger thing like a Magneto or something like that. Those are silly that pops up that could get us. I needed to play to beat 12 with the information that I had, and I did not. Speaking of playing around things, chat, you could have played around these adverts on Twitch by subscribing, even for free with Prime, but you didn't. Have a 2-minute break. We'll be back with some more of this deck when we return. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. If you're watching on the YouTube side, don't forget to hit the like button if you're here. Appreciate the folks that do that whenever they're watching the videos. You know, for all the talk I hear about Marvel Snap being a dead game and no one watching content for it, we had almost 1,700 people in here for the season kickoff day yesterday, and we're solidly over 1,000 today between the two platforms. Turns out if you're around making good stuff, there are still people to watch. Funny how that works. I'm gonna run and grab a caffeine real quick. BRB. Could Jocasta be an interesting partner for Chamber to get more power out of him? I really think you need more than one payoff for Jocasta on average. And Chamber seems to put a lot of stats in one lane already, so doubling up those stats in that same one lane seems a little bit clunky and win more. Also agree that feels a little bit too all-in. Yeah, dance, that sounds good. I've got a second leg to play with this deck, but I need something for afterwards for sure. I think I'm gonna play for Asgard. I can go Iron Patriot into Electro into Blink here. And we probably win it.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
All right, well, Electro's got some banger hits to turn into here. Cosmic Ghost Rider would be quite rude. I might lose my stream streak because I have jury duty next week. Just tell them you watch my stream and any reasonable lawyer is going to disqualify you from the jury.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Only watch Raging Leftists on Twitch.tv. Seize the means. Do I want a Hydro Man here? I probably just want to kick their sandcastle, realistically, yeah.
What a game!
All right. So Isan is 22 points here. What a card, chat. He's just been doing his best Infinite impersonation all day for us. Caldred, thank you for the 76 months of support. Almost 6.5 years is a long time. Welcome back. Well, I mean, okie doke. I ain't got any cards to play, chat, but I have a 15 power 2-drop, so who's the real winner here?
What a game!
Ice Cube helping out Weapon X here. Luna guaranteed blinks into Galactus, yeah. Do I... Greedy, but stay with me here. What if I hide the blink? Oh, I guess I would blink the Rhino then. I'm gonna blink the center. We'll play for all three. Rhino would also blink it like this. Yeah, it would only be 2/3 to blink into it though, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, think we're cooked on the right? Only at 8. I forget how big their Deadpool is, but I think it's bigger than 8. Yeah. Bigger than 8 with other stuff, I should say. Shadow King stocks seem like they're at an all-time high. Always has been .meme. Rude to jump into my Iron Patriot lane. Ooh. Well, that makes my which accelerant am I playing first question easier. How's Chamber so far? I think Chamber is likely the best of the 3 new cards to have released, but he's also just okay. He hits double digits relatively consistently in decks built around him. Yeah, we played some Adamantine Infusion Reanimator yesterday. There's a highlight up on the YouTube channel. I don't have priority, so Cosmic doesn't do anything for us here. Okay, that moves Weckman X to the front of the class. Which means we can Ghost Ride him next turn. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Hydro Man turns into Galactus. %100% here. Oh, Cosmic Ghost Rider could have also turned into Galactus. Yeah, that's a good call. Oh, yeah, that's true. It wouldn't have been 100%. Blink looks at current cost. So if Hydro Man would have won Galactus, he wouldn't have traded out for anything. We still would have won that game if that happened, but that's a good thing to consider. Well, the good news is I don't think my opponent likely benefits from this either. I guess they can play like a Venom or a Deathlock or a Killmonger early, but also just playing a 2 on there too. Ho ho, baby. Oh man. God, Iron Patriot is so good. I will take your finest Cosmic Ghost Rider, please, deck. Oh, I don't have priority, so that doesn't matter, actually. Medicus, thank you for the 27 months. Welcome back. I'm gonna do this, and then next turn I could do this. Wiping away that pesky ongoing effect here.
What a game!
What a game! Yeah, I'd assume their last card is null. I think I do this. And then next turn, Chamber is +4 or so over here. Okay, so they have 12 power Deadpool. Oh, sorry. Chamber's at least 9, because Enchantress is in his path. So he's 11? And if I manage to win the right, I get 2 more on each of these. No! Come on! That is the second time that's happened today. You're gonna claim your 100 credits and review your Sanctum Shoutout, and you're gonna like it. Listen here, Hogland. This opener is just nuts. The Patriot into Electro while enabling first steps is a lot of numbers. What a perfect location for an Electro. You could have played the original Galactus First Steps left and Isan middle, which would pull the other one. The created one was cheaper. I couldn't play the original Galactus the turn I played the created one. The created one cost 3. In New York. Do 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 do. Boo-doo-doo. This Electro has a chance to blink into Cosmic as well, which is nice.
What a game.
I didn't like, it's crazy to me how confident Twitch chat will show up and be wrong. If you're gonna correct me, at least do me the decency of being correct. I played another card that turn. I had 6 energy and I played a 3 and a 2. Go away. I wouldn't have been able to play my 2/11 if I did that.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
All right, 1 and 3 to clear Weapon X here. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Do I just Isan here? I could also Electro plus Luna, which would give me 9 on the last turn. Is that better than just like putting out 20 points with Isan now? I don't think it is. What do we do with that energy? I don't think anything. It would be like Panther plus a 6, so it's still less points overall, I think.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, everybody loves the New York Shuffle. Great, and there's no null in the center because it's Isle of Silence, so Breaker Breaker, give me some news. One fully cooked version of you!
Victory.
Lake Hollis, not popular this time of year, Chad. It's very cold out. I'll take a look at bundles and shop stuff after we finish the set with this deck. I don't want to do it in the middle of a thing that's going to end up on YouTube. have gone better, but could have gone worse. We're in a very, very good spot here. Iron Patriot, missing on the chamber bonus is sad. If I win here, this goes to 1, and then I can blink it. Are they jumping the dog into Fist Tower? No way, right? It's gotta be Vibranium and something else here. That's rude. Is this the most points? This is a minimum of 16. Could be 20. The old Boomer Snapperino. Oh, I could have blinked the Vibranium. Yeah, totally could have blinked the Vibranium. I should have +1 point in the middle. I missed that all of my... Yeah, I missed that, I missed that all my what's it calls were.
Power must be controlled.
Oh, they Boomer Snap to Shang. Okay. Thanks, that makes sense. Something, tale as old as time, Boomer Snap to Shang. Opponent emoted me, and then Boomer snapped the Shang. Okay. The Marvel Snap seasons change, but the gamers, they remain eternally the same. I like the acid arrow from the last opponent. It's a little spunky, but it got the job done. Those types of lines are high risk, high reward. Yeah, their play mistake is they're probably supposed to snap. They're probably supposed to snap the acid arrow turn is the answer. Yes, Chamber looks at capital C cost, meaning the cost of the card inside of the deck editor, not modifications. It's like Silver Surfer or Zabu. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy with the Hydro Man here. Guys like Ghost Rider would be whatever, but...
Will they dig up this time?
Oh! Oh, I messed up. I should Enchantress there. I forgot we were blinking. I forgot we were blinking this. The fact that I'm not scaling this is a really big deal. That's a mistake on my part. Oh, that's super rude. Actually. I think we're dead. I don't need to count. We'll figure it out. Filing that one under not my job.
Are ye worthy?
I think we end up a little bit short in both. Maybe we're good in the middle? We're close to the middle, yeah? Tech cards, baby, tech cards, yeah.
Victory.
I really like where Enchantress has ended up at. Moving her to a 5 is so clean. I love that she's like, there's still this good interactive card, but there's like a cost to play her out, and the fact that she can like synergize with Electro like she does in this deck is really stellar. I really like when the interactive cards are incentivized to have synergies to build with. And even Cosmic Ghost Rider in this deck is a synergy card to a degree, right? Like he works with Luna Snow, like get rid of their Ice Cube.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. Well, we're both going to be competing for this, but I think I would like the extra energy. Makes my Galactus a scotch worse, I suppose. Should hopefully win this turn with Luna Snow. For the love of Brood, stop putting cards in my hand. Stop. Cursed Craven. It is an incredibly Cursed Craven. All right, well, it turns out that was right where we needed it to be, huh? Everything worked out better than expected. And then this has a chance to wipe the smile off Craven's face. Hydro Man. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. true or false, I should play around them trying to kick things into the center. I think so. I think we just drop a blob. How do they beat 28 in the middle? Ball's Magneto. They also have 9 energy, right? We filled the White Hot room on the same turn. It's weird that Untap's not showing it. I think it's just this. Just spread them.
Victory. Snap.
That's an unfortunate one for us. That's a nice one. Just gonna go ahead and activate Chamber now. It's gonna get 10 points here. That's good enough. Big Boy Chamber. He's been double digits almost every time we've activated him in this deck. This felt very, very, very reasonable. I'm not sure why they thought I would want to try and break the Ice Cube this turn. It's like a mistake. So I could Blink Vision into Enchantress. I can Blink Vision into Isan or Galactus. Doesn't seem very good. I think I want to Blob and Patriot, and then I can Blink Patriot into something next turn, potentially. Okay, so Enchantress and Ghost Rider are still in my deck. It's actually a little bit dangerous of a game because if I blink the Patriot into Isan, it'll pull Circe, which I'm not sure is good for us, but it's like it's the content play for sure, yeah. Breaker! Give me the news! I got lots of points over you. I'm up 30 to their up 6. Cannonball didn't want to make it, didn't want to let us make content. Rude, really. Opponent is not an esports connoisseur. I gotta say, the more I've played with Chamber, the more I think he feels like the most interesting and fun of the new card releases from yesterday. Really wasn't expecting a lot of these piles to feel remotely this serviceable, and he's been very, very reasonable in the games we've played so far. Yes, I completely agree with that, Steric. This deck in particular has seemed far more interesting than its high curve would have suggested. 110%. Usually I have pretty low expectations going into these Electro decks, so this one's had a lot of pretty fun sequencing for me. Man, spawning Heimdall against the Kingpin Craven deck though. Rigged game. I was just thinking, maybe I should start filling up the center. Oh, I have to stay. I should have left. Wasn't paying attention about Vesuvius. I think we were dead. I guess Chamber is huge. So maybe. Leaving would have been nice because it would have left us 8-4. Now if I lose this, we're 6-4, which is a less ideal. I guess I can always retreat the next one for 2 if it doesn't look good. Are we good? Oh, we're so good. That's the 18 power Galactus. Get cooked. Never doubted us for a second, Chip. I like the record to reflect I was always a believer in anybody who says otherwise is lying. And this again is why, like, games like this really emphasize to me that not being encouraged to leave the game is so much more fun to me. Like, it's interesting and sweet to think about what's my low percentage play here, what's my out, what can I sequence to make the best of this bad situation, as opposed to peace, I'm out, we'll play another game. I really hope Deadpool's Diner having the asynchronous snapping, or the asymmetrical snapping, not asynchronous, asymmetrical snapping is something they explore in other game modes in the future. Because I really think the game is just so much more enjoyable when I'm encouraged to actually play the game as opposed to retreating. Someone write that down. The game's more fun when you actually play it. Just replace Conquest with Diner. Honestly, I kind of think they should do an experimental season where the ladder has asymmetrical snapping. They can be up front and be like, we're testing it out, and we're gonna see like what player engagement and feedback is like. But I think the ladder would be better if they did asymmetrical snapping like the Niner did. Anywho, this deck, I think Steric summed it up perfectly during that last game. This deck was way more interesting and sweet than I expected looking at an Electro deck. The mixture of Blink and Hydro-Man occasionally, and the variation of Iron Patriot and Valentina cards, giving us some variety. I really liked this mix. This was the most fun Electro deck I've ever played. And this is the second Chamber deck we've played, and he's been excellent in both of them. Like, when he gets down early, he, like, breaks double digits in this deck consistently, and then we still have a coherent, functional deck in the games where he doesn't show up. I like this a lot.